You guys, I have a double handbag unboxing to share with you guys today from a brand that's new to me. This is a brand Rabeanco or Rabeanco. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I have a few YouTuber friends who have unboxed from this brand, which really intrigued me. Now, I did want to give you guys a little hint, a little spoiler, if you will, and the hint is in my lip color. Both of these bags are bags that I chose to go perfectly for fall. One of them is very reminiscent to my lip color. So how I want to do this is I want to go into in-depth with one bag, unbox it, share with you guys mod shots, what fits inside, the leather type, and then I want to jump into the second bag so that each bag has her chance to shine. This came in a box. Both of them are in the same box, packaged absolutely beautifully. I love boxes like these because you can recycle them, whereas a hard, like Louis Vuitton box, I feel almost guilty recycling, but I think that this is the perfect box for bags to come in because it still gives you that luxurious feel, but you don't feel obligated to keep the box. So if I open this up, there is this like wax-like paper, and then it has the little sticker with their brand name, which is Rabeanco. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I think that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. And then there are two bags inside, and they did write me a little hand note, which is always extra special and precious. So here is one bag inside of this dust bag, but this is the bag that I want to go over second. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out the other one, which came in a different dust bag. This one came in a white dust bag. Let's go ahead and dive into the first bag and the bag that I am most excited about. I don't own anything in this type of leather, and let me tell you guys, as soon as I saw it and how luxuriously beautiful it looked, I was hooked. I got the Allegra Demi bag in the vegetable tanned leather. Have you guys ever felt vegetable tanned leather before? I personally have not. Now, you might be looking at this and thinking, that doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, this bag on the website can be styled many different ways, and although it looks pretty square right now, it actually is supposed to be a very slouchy, stunning shoulder bag. Look how stunning this came packaged up, you guys. The detail in the packaging is absolutely perfect. If you were going to give this as a gift to somebody, that would be ideal. I hate when a bag comes in and it doesn't look packaged up, because to me it just looks almost incomplete, I guess I could say. But anyhow, let me go ahead and take the packaging off of this, and then we will go over all the details. As I was unwrapping everything, I was about to take off the wrapping off of the strap, and I realized that you can actually take the strap completely off, and there's actually a reason for this, and that is because this bag has a multitude of ways that you can wear it. Each way is changing up the look pretty drastically. So the first thing I want to do is show you the way that I plan to wear it, which is actually as a shoulder strap bag, which is kind of how you saw it the first time. In order to put this strap on the bag, it's like a belt. So you just literally put it through the belt loop, and then you're going to find the placement of where you want it to be. I have this one on the shortest strap at the moment, and then you're just going to loop it through the buckle here. I hope you guys are able to see this. And then on the side there is a loop as well, so you're just going to push it through that loop, and you can wear this both two different ways. So you can wear it, hold please. You can wear it like this, where you have the straps kind of dangling down, which is a more casual look, or there's additional buckle down here at the bottom, and you can just put the strap inside of that buckle, which makes it a little bit more clean looking. Actually, I think you can actually thread this through here. You guys, this is a first impression, first unboxing, so we are figuring this out together. Look at that. So you put it through here, and then you can put it through here, and look how smooth and clean line that looks by doing it that way. And that is what that looks like from this perspective. So this would make the perfect shoulder bag, you guys. It's so comfortable. The drop length is perfect. But if you want your shoulder bag even longer, you can go longer. Or if you want to wear it crossbody, you can do that as well. I do want to go ahead and go over some of the details of this bag. So right here in the front, you can see that it says Rabeanco, their little tiny logo. I love how small and dainty it is. And I love how elegant it looks. Here it is one more time for you guys to see. I hope it's coming up true on camera. Another detail that I wanted to share with you guys is this bag actually has a slip pocket here, which blends right in with the bag, and it is magnetic, so it will keep your items inside of here very securely. We will check here in a few minutes and see if a phone fits back there. That is the big question, isn't it? And then as far as the interior goes, it's like a nylon material, which is great because it's a wipeable material, which makes this bag very hard wearing. You have a one zipper compartment back here with a all of the hardware on this particular bag in this color is silver. And that is a very roomy back pocket there. They have included, what is this? Anti-mold packet, so that's going to come inside of your bag as well, which is very beneficial, especially for those of you who live in a more moist climate. I live in the desert where it's very dry. And then you do have another slip pocket here as well. Look how big and roomy the inside of this bag is, you guys. It is massive. It is going to hold quite a bit. And then as far as the bottom goes, it doesn't have any feet, but you do have this little detail of the strap if you choose to have the strap that way. I also feel like it looks really beautiful if the strap is not put inside of there as well. Before I share with you guys some mod shots, let's go ahead and take a look at what fits inside of this bag. I have some of my essentials here on the floor with me. So the first thing that I'm really curious about is the Kindle. Is my Kindle going to fit inside of this bag? So as you guys can see here, the Kindle fits in there absolutely perfectly, and it's still going to allow it to have that slouch, which I love. I wanted to see if my Kindle would fit inside of the back zip compartment so that it will hold it up, and it does. So very excited about that. The next item that I carry with me most of the time is my Louis Vuitton mini pochette. This is packed full of the random essentials you might need. Some eye drops, some headache medicine, some lip products, some perfume samples, some handbag wipes, some eyeglass cleaners, some stall wipes. Those types of things are inside of here, and it's going to fit in here with no issue at all because she is a roomy bag. And of course, we're going to need some type of wallet. I actually brought out 3 different types of wallets to share with you guys how they fit inside. So I'm just going to show you what they all look like. So here is one. That is my Coach wallet. Hopefully you guys are able to see. Let me pull that one out. A card holder is obviously going to fit. I'm going to put that in the slip pocket in the front. And that is what that would look like. Let's see. Let me try to do this a little better for you guys. So in the slip compartment in the front, that's what the card holder looks like. Or the wallet that I am currently using, and my largest wallet is the Louis Vuitton Victorine wallet. I'm going to put this in here because I really want to test the capacity of the bag. So that's the one that I'm going to leave in there. Now the last 3 items that I carry in my bag on a typical regular basis are going to be my AirPods, which are going to slip right down in there. My key pouch, this is from Dress Up Your Purse, and that's going to slip right down in there as well. And then I have my sunglasses, which will slip in there as well. So that is pretty full. Let's go ahead and zip it up and see if it still has that slouch that I love with all of those items. So that is what that looks like. I feel like that's a pretty good amount of slouch. The only thing that I would say is hindering the slouch is my Kindle, which is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the bottom of the bag and see what that looks like on the bottom of the bag. There we go, you guys. The only difference I did is I put the Kindle at the bottom of the bag. I don't know if you can see it right here. You can see that. And that is the slouch that I absolutely love. Let's go ahead and see if a phone fits in this hidden little slip pocket here. Okay, I got my old iPhone case. This is for the iPhone Pro Max, so the larger size iPhone. And I don't think it's going to slip inside of this pocket. You guys, I stand corrected. I'm even more impressed now. It does slip inside of that pocket. Now it looks a little funny from this perspective, but she fits. If you guys are in a pinch, this phone case absolutely does fit inside of the slip pocket. I bet a smaller phone will fit even better, but if you have a larger phone, it can fit. Let's go ahead and try the card holder inside of the slip pocket and see if that works out better. And it does, you guys. It will close and it will magnet shut with the card holder inside of that slip pocket. So for me personally, just after playing around with this bag, what I think I would do is I would put my phone inside of the actual bag, maybe inside of the zipper compartment. And then I would take my card holder, or my key pouch rather, here she is, and put her inside of the slip compartment. And then when you zip her up, there you go. And that's what that looks like. You guys, I am so impressed with this bag. It is absolutely stunning. Okay, let's go ahead and try this slouchy queen on. I still have her packed full with all of the things. Here is the slip pocket. I'm just so impressed with how streamlined that looks. Like, you can't even tell it's there. You guys, I'm so impressed. So this is on the shortest setting on me, on my shoulder. Now it is a little bit bulky because of the slouch. So for me personally, I would go a little bit longer. You can see it's just a slightly bulky like this. And I think it looks really, really cute. I even like the way that it is pairing with the blue in my top. And you can, of course, like I mentioned earlier, loosen up these straps, or pull the straps out rather. And then you have that more like cool girl, undone, casual kind of vibe. Super cool, super fun. Let's play around and see how else we can wear this. I went ahead and adjusted it to the longest setting to see what it looks like crossbody. Now you guys know I'm not a crossbody girl, but this isn't bad. It's cute. I like it. Would I wear it this way? To be 100% transparent and honest, no, because I'm not a crossbody girl. But it does look really cute, and I would probably, if I did wear it crossbody, I think I would go slightly higher with it. I do think it looks cute. It's just not my personal style and the way that I prefer to wear a bag. Okay, this is it, you guys. This is a sweet spot for me. It is not in my elbow weight at all. It still has a slouch. It's still a shoulder bag, which I absolutely love. It is super, super cute. I could go even one shorter, which I think I probably would. Right now I have it on the middle setting, but I think one shorter would be really, really good as well. And I just love the vibe of this bag. Are you guys ready to see the last way and probably the coolest way to wear this bag? So what you're going to do is you are going to close, or rather you're going to pull your strap all the way through. So these holes are usually on this side of the bag, and you pull it all the way through to the other side, and you're going to clasp that clasp in there. And then you're going to thread the remainder strap through all of these. So it goes through here, through here, through here, through here, through here, all the way through. And then you're going to buckle it through here with the other strap. And it turns into a cute little top handle dumpling bag. Is this not the cutest thing you've ever seen, you guys? I am literally obsessed with this. Now I did take my Kindle out, so it still created that slouch. Because of the way it's pulling tighter now, I felt like it still fit. Let me clarify, it still fit, but it was making this a little bit wonky shaped, so I took it out. But you guys, how cute is this? This is so cool. I love how versatile this bag is. I am super, super excited to play around with this next bag. I have heard this bag pronounced as Shorsha Soft Bella Tote, I believe is what it's called. The name will be popped up on the screen. And this one is in a different color and a different type of leather. This is in the cowhide grained leather, you guys. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to share with you guys a comparison between this leather and one of my top grade leather bags here in a minute. I couldn't share this particular leather with you guys compared to one of my luxury bags because I just simply don't own anything else in this type of leather. So like I said, I was thinking fall colors, you guys. I was thinking fall, what bags am I going to use for fall? And when I saw this particular color, I just had to have it. You guys, I am obsessed with the deep, dark, rich browns right now. And this one is no exception. You have the logo right here, Rabeanco, in silver foil, which is so beautiful. This is another bag that has silver hardware as well. Let me go ahead and unwrap it, and then we will take a look at all the details of this bag. Oh my goodness, you guys, this bag comes with two different straps. So you have your shoulder strap here, which is not adjustable, and then you do have another strap here, which I have not opened yet, but I do believe that this one is adjustable. Let me check. Yes, this one here is adjustable, and it has the matching silver hardware on it. One of the things that I noticed as I was unwrapping this is this bag is not only wrapped in all of the foam that you saw there, but the hardware is also wrapped in plastic as well, or a protectant layer. I'm not quite sure what to call that, which I really, really appreciate, especially for stunning hardware like this bag has. Now this bag, unlike the other bag, does have little handbag feet at the bottom, which I truly appreciate. And then it has this lock closure, which is very reminiscent to the Hermes Kelly bag. So you can leave the lock undone, which gives it more of a relaxed, casual look, or you can leave the lock closed up. Now you guys know me, and I like things to be a little bit undone. I like things to look like lived in. I really love a lived in piece, a luxury, high-end quality lived in piece. So I will probably wear it undone, I think. We'll see. We'll see. You guys will have to stay tuned for first impressions and a review on this bag. Now this bag is actually lined in, it feels like a microfiber or a suede material, whereas the other one was lined in a nylon. This has a magnetic closure, which is very strong and efficient, and it has a little flap here that, even though it is a flap, it's not uncomfortable. It's not a firm flap. I used to own the Lady Dior, and it had a very stiff, firm flap that went over top. This one is not, so it doesn't get in the way whatsoever. You're going to have a slip compartment in the front, and then you have a zip compartment in the back. Very similar layout to the other bag. Now, one of the things that I love about this bag is the fact that it has contrast stitching, but the stitching is not super bright. So it's not a bright contrast. It has a light tan stitching throughout the bag. And as I'm looking at the stitching, it is impeccable. Look at it across the front or the back right here as well. Let's go ahead and see what fits inside of this, and then we'll do some mod shots. Okay, bringing this bag back into the picture, let's go ahead and empty her out and then fill up this bag with all of those items. Let me share with you guys a size comparison between the two. So this one is larger than this one, so I am curious to see how the things fit inside. So let's go ahead and start with let's just pull things out at random. So we have the mini pochette, which is going to fit in here perfectly. I'm not going to go over too much details because I've already gone over the details of all of my items. My Kindle is something that's really important to me. I know a lot of people, they don't care about a Kindle, but I do want to share with you guys that it does fit inside of there as well. Next item is a wallet. Let's go ahead and do our bigger wallet, but we'll play around with wallets here in a second. And then I have my headphones down here at the bottom there. Then I have my key pouch, which was in the slip compartment. I almost completely forgot about it in this bag right here. And then let's go ahead and put my phone case. I'm going to put it this way into the bag so that so it's a true representation of the space. There isn't anything filling up the void inside of the case. Let's actually put this in the slip. No, it won't fit in the slip compartment. I lied. No, it's not going to fit in there. And then that's how that looks. And then as far as my my sunglasses go, I'm going to slip these right in the corner vertically. And let's see. Well, let me show you how that looks. That is how that looks. So to me, that is like a perfect fit. And then will it close with a magnet? Let's see. That's the true question. And she does. Can you guys see that? The magnet is closed, and now let's see if it will close with these, because I do have it packed pretty full. Okay, it does completely close, and it actually doesn't look bad. At first I thought maybe it looked a little bad. It does not look bad at all. Let's go ahead and swap the wallet for a card holder and see how that goes. And then I just wanted to show you guys how it looks if I have it buckled, if I were to take something out. So it does come out fairly easily. A little difficult, but not anything too crazy. And then here is a card holder, so we're gonna slip that in there instead. And now let's see. So that is a much more comfortable fit. So if you wanted to carry all of these items inside of the bag, then I just recommend going for a card holder instead. Although I know a lot of us don't typically carry a Kindle, so you could just ditch your Kindle and then you would have room for a larger wallet. Okay, I shared with you guys at the beginning of this video that I was going to compare the leather on this bag to one of the highest luxury bags in my collection, and that is my Fendi ICU Peekaboo in the Celeria style. This leather feels so extremely soft and supple. As this leather, you guys, the consistency, the grain, the texture of it feels very similar. Let me show you guys. Hopefully the camera's not getting blown out because of this bright color, but you can see that there. And then let me show you guys this one up close. Now, this is not going to come at any surprise to you guys or to me, because Rabeanco actually has their leather produced in the same exact factory as a lot of the high-end luxury bags do. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what this bag looks like on me, on my shoulder. For reference, I am about a size 6, excuse me, a US size 6, and I am 5'6", so I'm on the taller side. And look how comfortably this bag fits underneath of my shoulder. It is extremely comfortable. It is slim, so it doesn't make my arm bulk out at all. You guys, the more I try this bag, the more I play with it, the more I'm falling in love with it. It is so stinking beautiful. I am really impressed. Now let's see what it looks like with the longer strap. And this is what the bag looks like as a long shoulder bag. I feel like this is very cool girl, very casual, very chic. I went ahead and undid the hooks because I wanted to go with that vibe that it made me feel like. I have this on the middle setting as far as the, is it the middle? I have 2 more adjustments to make it shorter, so I could make it even shorter to be a little bit higher of a long shoulder bag. Let's go ahead and dive into crossbody. Oh my gosh, you guys, this bag could not get any more perfect. Like I said earlier, the more I'm playing around with it, the more I am loving it. I'm not a crossbody girl, but look at this. This is so freaking good. It lays flat, so it's very comfortable crossbody, but it gives you that look of, I don't know, like a top handle bag. I don't know how to explain it. Very elegant, very classy. I am super impressed. Now, I am 5'6" and I have this on the longest setting. I feel like I could even go one shorter if I wanted it to be a little bit higher up on my hip, but I actually really like where this bag has fallen on my personal frame. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up today's video. I hope that you had just as much fun as I did discovering this new brand to me. If you guys have heard of Rabeanco before, then please let me know down in the comments below. And if you own any of their bags, do you love them? How have they been holding up? Let us all know. I'm going to have both of these bags along with a few of my other favorites linked down below for you guys, so be sure to check that out. Also, they have shared with me that if you subscribe and if you purchase one bag from their website, you're going to get 15% off. But if you purchase 2 bags, you're going to get 20% off. So that is a big savings. I will have their website linked down below for you guys so that you can subscribe and get their discount as well. Now, before you run off, you know the drill. I'm going to have a video linked here or here. I never remember what side it's on for you to check out next.